Hi guys, welcome back to a new video, and in this video is going to be a tutorial on how I did this transition here in a wedding film that I filmed earlier this year. So if we jump straight into the computer and then just select the clips that we need to make this one. And the one thing I want to do quickly with this one is just to speed it up to normal speed. I believe I filmed it in 100 frames per second, so probably go 200% and just see how that looks. It's not too fast. Yeah, I think I might just leave it at 200. So just select everything, right click, replace with After Effects composition. Alright, so once you're here in After Effects, you've got elephant clip there, and then the dress. Let's just name this one to dress, just so we know where we are. So we can bring the dress above the elephant because the dress is going to be falling above the elephant. Let's just bring it in here. So it starts spinning around there. Just want to get the timing right first. A little bit more. Okay, cool. So first thing you want to do with this dress clip is just mask out this dress. So just going to go up here to the pen tool and then just create a mask around the bottom part of this floor and just keeping the dress in. Okay, so then just make sure here we've got subtract on the mask. So that means, yeah, as you can see, the dress is now masked out. And what you want to do is just go down to mask path, create a keyframe, and then we want to adjust this mask all the way up. Yeah, so for now we'll just go to none, just while we can see the rest of where we need to mask. And then up to about here is when the dress is fully in frame. So if we go down to expansion, we can bring the mask all the way out of the frame, and this is automatically going to create another keyframe right there. So what we want to do is just go here frame by frame, and then just make sure we adjust these points on the mask all the way through. We could actually do this via the rotor brush tool, would work well as well. I just chose to use the pen tool here. The rotor brush tool can be a little bit taxing on the CPU and GPU, so this is just a lot more smoother, and as it's only about 15 or so frames, it won't take that long. And then, yeah, once you've gone through, just go back down here to subtract the mask. Turn the mask off here. And as you can see there, the dress has been masked out or masked in. And then probably just want to adjust the feather, maybe 20. Let's see how that looks. Just to feather it out a little bit so it's not too rough around the edge. I think that looks a little bit better. So that's pretty much half the transition done. But as you can see with the way I filmed it, it doesn't start from the ground going up, as in the dress doesn't pop into frame how I want. So we kind of have to fake that digitally, because I didn't plan for this transition when I was filming it. It's just something that I thought of in editing. And to do that, we can we could probably try to maybe use a position and scale to bring it in, but I think I'd like to show you another way, because I think this would be a bit more useful for you generally when you're trying to create like more creative type transitions, which is using a 3D camera. And yeah, what you want to do basically is just go up here to layer, new camera. The default settings are fine. Okay, so this 3D camera is only going to work on 3D layers, and 3D layers we need to adjust here. So if we just put the 3D checkbox onto the dress layer, now what we can do is we bring down the camera transform properties and and also go here to views so that we can see a second view of how the camera's working. So over here is like the actual active window, and over here is the front facing view of the camera. So we just want to work with some keyframes here, just to get things going nicely. So if we, first thing you want to do actually is just pick whip parent this point of interest to the position, and start one position keyframe here. We're going to use this property here just to start it out of frame, and then you can see, as you see over here, this is the camera, what the camera window sees. If you want to manipulate the camera, and over here you'll see what it's actually showing. So you see it's actually going out of frame. And then maybe over the course of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frames, we just make another keyframe, 6 keyframes there, and then we're going to start to bring that camera, position, as you can see on the left here, back where it should be. Or you could just go here, down here, and just press 1080 to be more accurate. And yeah, that's pretty much the transition done. That's pretty much everything that I did. You could easy ease these as well. Just select these two, keyframe assistant, easy ease, and then go up here to, on the left, to the graph editor. Make sure you're on edit speed graph, and then probably just want to smooth out that second part when it comes in, the dress comes in. Just try and smooth that out a little bit more so it's not too harsh. Over here we can go back to one view, turn off the graph editor, and then yeah, that's pretty much the transition done. As you can see now, the dress comes in from the top. If you go frame by frame, you can extend this out a little bit more if you want it to just go over time a little bit more. So there you go, guys. Hope that tutorial was useful for you. If you did want to check out a few more editing tutorials, and I have done some more, check out this playlist over here. And hope you have a wicked day. Enjoy your editing process, and take care. See ya.